Hello, everyone. It's Peter with Escondido Casino Games. We're here at Casino Escondido in beautiful Puerto Escondido in what state of Oaxaca. We're going to start with 5,000 pesos. Where the peso is trading now, it's about 18.3. So this is about $273 in US money. Let's see how we are going to do tonight. We got our favorite dealer, Octavio. We'll see how Octavio behaves tonight.
Suerte, Peter.
7, 8. Let's see some spades. And we got sevens. We're going to play that. Okay. Just a pair of sevens. And nothing. Did not qualify. We have 4, 3, check. 2. Ace 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Okay. Check. We need the 5. No, that's nothing.
Hallelujah. It's raining. Oh, you have a roof?
Is it raining?
Yeah. Take a cab. Take a cab. Take a tuk-tuk.
Take the tuk-tuk. You didn't see my tuk-tuk? It's sitting out front on the street.
I've always been up here the whole time you've been here. I never actually saw you come. I'll see it right now.
6, ace. We're going to play that. And we're talking about the fact that I drive around in a tuk-tuk. It's a three-wheel vehicle that you primarily see in places like India. Oh, there's a king. I definitely need the ace or some more clubs. Nope. King takes it. I love my tuk-tuk. It's easy to get around. And I feel like it's more stable than a motorcycle for sure. Because in this town, I would say quite a number of the visits to the hospital involve people who have fallen off their motorcycles, not necessarily from being careless, just from the fact that, we live in a beach town, there's a lot of sand, and you hit the sand the wrong way, and the motorcycle is going to go the other way. Jack 7, check. Check. No pair. Nope. But the ace. I mean, surprisingly, you don't see a lot of accidents on the roads because you tend to drive fairly slow here in Mexico. A lot of the smaller towns have what they call topes or speed bumps, and they use that as a means to control the traffic speed. I'm going to play that ace. So you don't see a lot of accidents because you're really not going to be going very fast through the city.
Lluvia?
Yeah, it's raining. You got a pair of twos. I got to beat a pair of twos. Twos and fours. We lost. Nada. I need the 5. Okay, this is a typical start with Octavio. We always have to work our way back. Yeah, the topes are a real pain in the butt. For example, 10, 9, check. We're not that far from Acapulco, check. I'm not going to play a 10 high. We're not that far from Acapulco, but the road that goes there is littered with topes, speed bumps. I mean, there's probably, I don't know, I don't even know, 100. So you're never going very fast because you're always looking out for the speed bumps. If you happen to miss one and you go over it, it could really do some damage to your car. So it normally would be maybe a 3 hour trip to Acapulco, takes twice that, simply because you're going so slow to avoid the topes. Check. So it's not a fun trip to do. Come on, full house. Close. Threes and fours. Threes and fours. Takes. So if any of you are planning, let's say, a road trip through Mexico, um, my inclination would be no, don't do it. Or you just stay on the national highways. Most of them are toll roads, but at least you won't hit any topes. Like, for example, when you go from Acapulco to Mexico City, that's a toll road. And except for stopping to pay the tolls, you can drive pretty fast. And it's a nice highway. Check. No, nada. What's interesting about the toll, yeah, trips. What's interesting about the toll roads in Mexico is that with your receipt, if you were to break down on the toll road, they provide the service to come and help you. It's part of what you're paying with the toll. I guess it's their own AAA. 8 and 5, check, check. Oh, we are just not getting the cards. Nope. But I have known several people to drive all the way here from Canada. Not something I'd want to do. 5, 6, check. Well, 6. Okay, we'll play that. 5, 6. Okay. All right. 7, 5, 6. And basically, when we came here, we just flew in with a couple of suitcases, sold everything back home. We were living in the outskirts of Houston. Some of you may be familiar with the Woodlands, and basically sold everything: the house, the furniture, clothes, knickknacks, the whole bit. Cars, everything was sold. 10, 5, check, check. That is nothing. No queen. It's actually quite freeing when you sell everything, because then you realize it's just possessions, and you end up either selling or throwing away things that you look back on and go, why did I buy that? You know what I mean? Okay, we play the ace, of course. Okay, okay. Pair of sixes, seven, nothing.
Nada.
Pair of
4,
sixes.
5, 6, 7. Nada.
Yeah, two pair. Okay, we were lucky on that one. I know it's a scary thought for a lot of people to just sell everything, but I don't know. In our case, it's nice sometimes to have a new start. Because you can tell things were just getting more and more expensive. Check. Check. Pair of jacks. Okay, I'm going to play the king. Got the aces. Okay. And at the time that we moved here, it was during COVID. So Mexico was one of the few places where you could travel. So people were still coming here, but there were also a lot of people that could not travel here, especially like people from Canada. They weren't allowed to leave. And we actually bought the house here in Puerto from a Canadian couple who decided that they just didn't want to come anymore. Check. Wow. Check. All right. Should I play a 10 high? Why not? Oh, trips. The famous Octavio trips. Hermoso. All right, man. We're running low. Three, nine, check. See a flush. Anything but. Wow.
That's it.
I know there's trips, but nine high. I'm just gonna do that. Oh, of course. This game sometimes can drive you crazy. As those who play it know. I do like the fact that there's hand shuffling. 2, 5, check. 3, 4. Okay, we need the ace. Uh, nope.
Three.
Yeah, of course. All right. We're gonna cash in one more 1,000. Come on, Mr. Coin. You can be replaced. There's another one in the bag. Jack. Jacks.
Oh,
Okay. Let's see what we can do here. 2 low cards. Okay. 1, 3. No trips.
bad trips.
No trips.
No.
What? Come on. You gotta be kidding.
Trip.
Ay, 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 ay. Yeah. Give me the cards.
Okay.
Here they even let you shuffle. Six. Ace. Okay. You know we play the aces.
Oh,
Oh, there's the ace.
fine.
Okay.
Escalera. Ah, sí, no.
2. I need a 2. So he gets the straight. It's crazy. All right. I don't want to end it just yet, but we're getting close. Now we need a big run. Five, 9, check. Check. Okay, one more club. That is nothing. Okay, we're down to not quite the last hand, but it's close. We can 4x. Queen. 7, check. And there's a 7. Trips. Ah, wait. It's not over. Okay. All right, trip 7s. Wow. And again, I'd like to thank those who may have seen me do my little Florida trip. I had a wonderful time. Everybody was a fantastic host. And I will do it again sometime in the future. 5, 6, 7, 8. Pair of 5s, 7s. Oof, that was close. I have to say, I really enjoyed my time at Oxford Downs. It's an extremely friendly place, and they had no problem with me filming there. So, if any of you have the opportunity to go there, I strongly recommend it. And you may run into Pitbull and Roger. Check fives. Kings. Okay, full house. Full house. Hey, there we go. My turn for a change. So we get 3 here, 8 here. Perfect.
Wow.
Wow, that helped. That helped a lot. I was down. What do they call it? You were down to the chip in a chair, close. Ken, King. I'm gonna play that. Uh oh. Come on. We need to match. We need to match. Ah, you got the sixes. I think anybody would have 4x that one. Queen. 4. Check. All right, we got the fours. Play that. Fours and threes.
3, 4, 5, 6.
No. Fours and threes. Yeah, I haven't even had a lot of opportunities to 4x, let alone win a 4x. Two. Two.
Whoa.
You know what? I'm going to play it. I'm not going to chicken out. Okay. All right. Fives. The last one. Oh my goodness. Ace. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Unbelievable. Wow.
Super.
No. Come on. All right, guys. I think this will be the last hand. We're running out. King. 6. Check. I'm I'm gonna play a king high with the pair on the board. I know that's a little brave. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We are going to end this session. Broke 300 pesos. Oh well, it happens. I think it's one of the few times I've gotten wiped out. But we had a great time. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.